Hello guys! So today we're gonna continue with the nutrition in the animals. Remember, there were 5 processes: digestion, respiration, transport, metabolism and digestion. So the week before we did the digestion in the previous video. Today we're going to do the respiratory systems in the animals. But before we start to actually talk about the different types, we've got to actually clear some concepts. Okay, right, we've got to understand that when we talk about respiration, we can distinguish 2 types: external and internal respiration. Internal respiration is as well called cellular respiration. Alright, now the cellular respiration happens inside the mitochondria, inside that organelle you have already studied. Okay, which produces the energy. Okay, how does it produce energy? Very simple. It needs 2 elements. Okay, one is in general glucose. Okay, that we obtain from the food. All right, and the other one is going to be the oxygen. Which, how do we obtain it? By breathing. Okay, the oxygen we breathe, okay, goes into the cells and into the mitochondria. Alright? And what do we obtain? Well, after a process that's called cellular respiration, we obtain carbon dioxide, we obtain water, and we obtain the most important thing: energy. Okay? Right. Now, the carbon dioxide will be expelled by the same process we have obtained the oxygen, by breathing. Okay, the water vapor, some of it will be expelled as well, and other parts will belong to the body. Alright, and the energy is what we're going to be using to live in general. Okay, that energy is what we use to live. It's what the energy the cells are going to be using for everything. Okay, that's the cellular respiration. Alright, that would be the cellular, the cellular respiration. Alright, that happens inside the cells. Alright, that would be all this. Okay, now the other process is breathing. Let's see, blue. Okay, breathing is the external respiration. Okay, breathing, we all know what breathing is. We do it all the time. Okay, we do it even unconscious. Alright, now the breathing is the process in which we expel the carbon dioxide we have produced in the cells, and we include the oxygen we are going to use in the cells. Okay, all this will be transported by the security system, which we will study in the following class. Okay, right, hope you've understood it. This is very, very important to understand. Okay, if you didn't understand it, restart the video. Okay, and if not, you always can email me for any questions. Right, the thing is, how do we do this? That's what we're going to do today, what we've drawn in blue. Okay, what we've done in blue, the breathing. How do we do it? We do it by lungs, but not all the animals use lungs. Okay, now we're going to have the cutaneous respiration. Cutaneous means skin. Okay, so it's the respiration we do through the skin. Most of the invertebrates, not the simple ones, do it by diffusion. Okay, simply through the skin. Okay, the oxygen is going to come in and the carbon dioxide out. Okay, the cnidaria, platyhelminths, porifera, etc. As well the annelids. Okay, here you've got an example of how the annelids, okay, the security system of the annelids, go very close to the skin. Alright, and the carbon dioxide goes out and the oxygen in. Okay, you've got here the gases. Alright, now whoever does this gas exchange through the skin has to live compulsory in a very humid place or water. Okay, because the skin has to be humid all the time. Okay, that's one of the things that is compulsory to be able to breathe through the skin. There are one type of vertebrates that do cutaneous respiration, and that is the amphibians. Okay, amphibians breathe through the skin. Only through the skin? No. Okay, we will see they have lungs as well. So the amphibians do two types of respiration. Okay, so they do gas exchange through the skin and through the lungs. Okay, right. Branchial respiration, exclusive, nearly exclusive of fishes. Okay, but as well we can find it in mollusks, some crustaceans, some annelids, and even in the amphibians, in the larvae of the amphibians. Okay, they do this branchial respiration is done through the gills. Okay, the gills that, if you remember, in the bony fish are protected by the perculum, whilst the cartilaginous fish, like the shark, okay, don't have this operculum. What they have are gill arch. Okay, basically they have to make the water go through these gills, and the gills will do the change of gases with the water. Okay, the oxygen that's dissolved in the water, and they give carbon dioxide that will be dissolved in the water as well. Alright, as I say, exclusive of aquatic animals. Okay, not all of them, but some. Right, I think this is the one that you find more complicated to understand, the tracheal respiration. This is exclusive of arthropods. Alright, and in this case they do it through some tubes that are called tracheas. Alright, I'm going to change colour. The trachea. Alright, this trachea has some openings that are called spiracles to the exterior. Okay, so what happens is that blue, the oxygen goes in, okay, and the carbon dioxide goes out through these spiracles. But the thing is that this air that comes in and out is going to go through all these tracheas that are going to be in branches into tracheals and will reach the cells. Okay, so that what they do is that they take the oxygen directly to the cells. Alright, it's as I say, it's exclusive of arthropods. Okay, and these spiracles are usually all around the body, on the sides. Okay, and as you can see, they've got air sacs and tracheas all around the body. Because they transport the air through these trachea, they don't transport the oxygen through the circulatory system. Okay, so the circulatory system is not going to be, it's not going to have a type of blood. Okay, it's not going to have red blood because it's not going to have hemoglobin. Okay, we'll study that in the circulatory system in the next class. Right, and to finish, our system, the pulmonary system. Okay, now this is exclusive, nearly exclusive of vertebrates, although, for example, the spiders, the arachnids, have lungs as well. Okay, now the thing is that we do the gas exchange through the lungs. Okay, so we've got to fill them up with air, and inside these lungs we've got the alveoli that will do the change of gases with the exterior. Okay, now it's as I say, it's mainly characteristic of terrestrial vertebrates. Okay, and as well, dolphins and whales have lungs. Okay, now the lungs go in making itself more complex. Okay, the amphibians have very, very simple lungs. That's why they don't breathe properly through the lungs, and they need as well cutaneous respiration. Okay, because they aren't very effective. In the case of the reptiles, as you can see, the lungs start to have small cavities, so the inside surface is bigger, so they can have exclusive lung breathing, although it's not very, very, very effective. The most effective examples, we've got them in mammals and birds. Okay, in the mammals we've got these alveoli that are going to increase the surface loads. Okay, and in the case of the birds, what they're going to have are air sacs. Okay, this one and this one are the lungs, but then they've got air sacs that go inside the bones. Okay, if you remember when we studied the birds, we said that they had hollow bones. Okay, the bones are empty in the inside, and what they have are these air sacs that they fill them up with air, and it makes them increase the amount of oxygen that the lungs can absorb. Okay, and as well, it makes them have a very light skeleton, so it's easier to fly for them. Okay, so guys, to finish, just a quick go through the types. Okay, remember we've got cutaneous breathing, okay, or cutaneous respiration, bronchial respiration through the gills, tracheal respiration, and pulmonary respiration through the lungs. Alright, I hope you understood it. I know it's not the most easy way to learn, okay, but it's the way I've done it so that you could keep on with your classes. Alright, see you soon, guys.